Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm a former Boeing 737 pilot, and today let's have a look at a mod from flightsim.to by the user Tanzo, who created a worn cockpit for the PMDG Boeing 737 in Flight Simulator 2024. Now, while I'm personally pretty happy that PMDG have gone for a clean cockpit, I know that there are many of you who do like dirtier versions, and this is exactly what this mod provides. You can grab it over on flightsim.to, and I am going to link it in the video description below so that you can quickly find it. This is what the mod page looks like, and right now let's go over a couple of the features that this mod is going to deliver. So first of all, I am using this mod together with the absolutely lovely TUI liveries here from Atarium, and these liveries do replace the main panel files. So what you can see in the sim over here is a combination of the Atarium main panel that includes things like the actual TUI checklists and the dirty mod by Tanzo, which I really love in this combination. So let's go over a couple of the changes that you got. So just sitting here on the captain's seat, you can immediately see the glare shield, and there are loads of scratches in the glare shield up here. Now, how could those get into there? Well, usually because some people like to smash the tack lock up here. And while the tack lock is technically not supposed to contain anything sharp, yeah, sometimes it does happen. Now, that's how these scratches are getting up into the main panel here. Tanzo has also reworked the buttons on the MCP over here and the dials, so you can see a lot of signs of usage on those, and the same goes for all the buttons on the MCP as well. Now, it would be fantastic if there could be a little bit more or a little bit less wear depending on the button in question. For example, the N1 button is almost never used, the speed button is almost never used, and the same goes for the Alt-Hold button, while things like heading select, level change, LNAV and VNAV will of course be used quite a bit more. But I'm not 100% sure if that's possible because PMDG may be using the same texture for all of those switches. I don't know that 100% for certain. What I do know is that we got quite a couple of strains on the outer part of the glare shield as well over here. Which, yeah, does happen. Not very often, to be honest. The majority of aircraft are a lot cleaner than this. But if you're a flight simmer liking that kind of usage in your flight deck, I'm sure you will appreciate this. The same goes for the Pedestal, and, well, over here we can see some strains from coffee mugs. Whoever is putting them on there, guys, stop doing this. And I'm talking to the real world guys here. Now, apart from that, quite a bit of strain on the MMRs over here, on the comms, which have already seen some better days, and overall a very nice touch to the Pedestal down here as well. The thrust lever is also very worn. Now, I'm not sure how many cycles an airplane must have flown in order for them to look like this, but I suppose you will find operators that actually are this worn down. So, pretty cool effect, I have to say. I mean, Tanzo has really nailed it on this one, and the same also goes for the FMS. If you look at it over here, it would be nice if we had a couple more scratches and marks on the buttons, but if you look very closely, you can already see some, like here on the 2, the 5, the N, and also up here on the legs page and the departure and arrivals page. So that's a pretty cool effect over here. Same goes for the main panel and for the dials that are in use for the brightness, which also just show quite a bit of usage with this. What's also a nice little effect is that he gave the EFB a little bit nicer touch, especially with the Apple logo down here. I mean, this is not a complete iPad, but this is cool, isn't it? I do like these types of modifications. Well, so always remember, when you're using a mod like this, you also got to put a little bit of stuff in here, and especially down here. That just makes it authentic, doesn't it? Overall, a really nice looking mod for those of you who are into stuff like this. I really think Tanzo has done an awesome job on it. So do head out to flightsim.to to give it a look into the comments. Well, in the video description below. One final word, if I may. As I mentioned earlier, the main panel over here is the cleaner one by Atarium for his TUI liveries. If you have a look into the original Tenzo mod, then you will see that he's actually made it really scratched, like you can see in this screenshot from the page on flightsim.to. Now, I would kind of hope for a version with a little less scratches over here, because how would you get scratches into here? I mean, I can understand the thrust levers, I can understand the levers, the MCP and all that stuff, but how do you scratch this? Like, I'm sure there will be an aircraft that looks like this, which he modeled it after. But literally, how do you do this? What do you have to smack into here to achieve this result? This is metal. This is a 737, not an Airbus, not a plastic airplane. But yeah, that's kind of why I like the combination between the Atarium livery and the Tenzo cockpit mod, because it leaves me with a little cleaner main panel, while the rest is giving the airplane a really nice touch. Do let me know in the comments below if you want me to fly this one, and which destination to fly to. Obviously, this is a TUI fly aircraft, so it would make sense to choose a TUI route somewhere from Germany. Well guys, and with that, thank you very much for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and if you really love this mod, then do head out to Tenzo's flightsim.to page and consider giving him a small donation for his absolutely awesome work on this mod. So thank you very much. As always, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and then I'm looking forward to see you all again on the next one.